My beloved child, an urgent word rises inside me, begging to be shared. Can you feel it in your spirit? A changing, growing suspense, like the distant rumbling of an oncoming storm. This is not an average season, my darling. You are on the verge of a heavenly acceleration in which the very fabric of time will bend and stretch to my command. The prophet Amos once said, "Behold, the days are coming, and those days have arrived." The old words reverberate across the millennia, imbued with my breath and delivered anew for this hour. The plowman will overtake the reaper. Imagine a field where seeds are still being sowed, yet the harvest is already ripe and ready. The sower and reaper work together, their tasks overlapping in a magnificent clash of seasons. If you blink, you may miss the first fragile shoots breaking through the dirt, which will leap towards the sun with incredible speed. The green stalks will expand with grain as if fed by an invisible hand, and the heavy heads will bend golden and bursting before the surprised farmer can wipe the perspiration from his forehead. This is the tempo of the hour. You've entered a wild rush of answered prayers and dreams, realized blessings, racing after blessings, each one following on the heels of the last. The sheer pace of it will leave you breathless, amazed as you try to take everything in. The hills will drip with the delicious wine of my favor, showering the country in a heavy flood of sustenance, and plenty. Deserts will blossom in a blaze of color, filled with fragrant. Stagnant ponds will give way to flowing rivers brimming with life and strength. The transition will be so quick and all-encompassing that the memories of scarcity and barrenness will vanish like a half-forgotten dream. However, in the middle of this thrilling potential, I must issue a loving warning in your anticipation for what is to come. Do not ignore the current moment, which is rich with meaning. Each second brings with it my gifts, and each breath provides a chance to connect with me, living only for the future. Risks losing out on the riches concealed in the now. When you prayed for revival and an outpouring of my spirit, did you think about what it would take of you? Are you prepared for the wonderful turmoil, the holy upheaval? I assure you that the months and years to which you are used will be compressed into days and weeks. The arduous cycles of searching and waiting will give way to lightning fast. Harvesting, there will be little time to catch your breath between the birth of one promise and the birth of the next, and even this will seem sluggish in comparison to what comes next, since I am carrying you further into a region where my splendor annihilates. Delay seasons will be swallowed by seconds, and moments will outlast decades. For when you enter my presence, when you make your home in the realm of glory, you enter forever, and eternity has a way of overshadowing time, leading it to kneel and bend in sorrowful submission. Just as light consumes darkness and life consumes death, my everlasting essence will consume the temporary shadows that have plagued you. The clock and the calendar will no longer be your masters or jailers. You will move to the beat of my heart, led by the sound of my voice. And now, my child, I encourage you to join in that same flow, to let go of the known patterns and embrace the wild, exciting dance of faith. It will need a profound transformation in your viewpoint, a reorientation of your whole self. You must learn to see with everlasting eyes, think with eternal minds, and love with eternal hearts. This is not a voyage for the faint-hearted or the casual seeker. It is a summons to completely surrender oneself to my intentions, to be swept up in the unrelenting river of my love. There will be times when the sheer pace of it all takes your breath away, when you feel as if you are speeding into an unknown future with no safety net in sight. But I tell you that my hand will never leave you. My grace will be the net that captures you, the breeze under your wings. I am not guiding you to anarchy, but to a greater order, a deeper harmony. The acceleration is not intended to overwhelm you, but rather to release you from the constraints of a lesser existence. So concentrate your eyes on me and let go of your preconceived notions. Give up your timelines and agendas, your meticulously planned strategies and well-worn habits. I'm trying something fresh, and it won't fit into your preconceived notions. This is the hour of suddenness, the season of the rapid and unexpected. Prepare for the whirlwind, but do not be afraid, for in the midst of it, you will discover me, your anchor and safety. And when you lean into my arms, you will find a tranquility beyond comprehension a delight that no condition can. Take the world will gaze at you in amazement, unable to fathom the pace of your metamorphosis. They will witness a life that defies logic, a tale that defies convention, and they will yearn for the secret, the hidden spring from which you draw power. My kid, the key is simple. You have tapped into eternity. You've learned to match your steps with the creator of time. You've realized that when you abide in me, everything is possible. No dream is too huge, and no miracle is too unbelievable. The unthinkable becomes your everyday bread, while the exceptional becomes the routine. So run with me in the beat of heavenly acceleration. Allow my pulse to set the tempo and let my words guide the way. Dare to think that the aspirations you've had your whole life may come true in a single minute. Have the boldness to beg for the nations, to fight for the loss, and to pursue the promises with holy abandonment. Get ready, beloved. The wind is building up, the horizon is brightening, the plowman is about to pass. The reaper and the mountains will flow with fresh wine. This is your time to shine, my precious kid. Do you hear it, that calm little voice echoing through the chambers of your tired soul? It is mine, a holy whisper, an invitation to rise from the ashes of yesterday's anguish and embrace the brilliant promise of wholeness in this moment. I'm not asking how long you've been wandering in the desert of disease, poverty, or misery. Know the question that echoes from the depths of eternity is simple. Will you let me make you whole? Will you let go of your frantic hold on the familiar shackles of brokenness and accept the wonderful liberation I have planned for you? When you dare to say yes to my word, a heavenly transformation happens suddenly. You are no longer constrained by the constant ticking of earthly time. Instead, you are transported into the domain of forever. In an instant, the sluggish waters of your situation are turned into a roaring torrent of acceleration, carrying you ahead with irresistible force. The days of crawling inch by agonizing inch through the mud of hardship are past. Now you'll glide on eagle wings, covering tremendous distances in the blink of an eye. What used to take years of effort and struggle will be completed in a matter of minutes, because my word states that I am the God of the unexpected, just as the man at the pool of Bethesda was carried from 38 years of anguish to rapid cure. You will too experience the amazing compressing of time. Delay will yield to destiny, and the bonds of immobility will break under the weight of heavens. Acceleration, behold, a miraculous change of address has occurred in your life. You will no longer live in the past. Instead, your feet will tread the soil of what is and what will be, for you are a citizen of eternity, a treasure, heir to every promise I have made. And how long does it take me in this everlasting world to act on your behalf? My child, is my arm too short to save? Is my ear too dull to hear? Am I constrained by the limits of human knowledge, or the inherent principles that govern your world? No, for I am the God of miracles, and the author of the impossible. Tomorrow's plenty will replace yesterday's shortage. What would normally take years of refining and development, I will do in a fraction of the time. When you say yes to me, the old fades away and the new emerges in spectacular, instantaneous change. My child, you are on the verge of a new period, a time of divine acceleration, in which the words of my prophets will spring from the pages of Scripture and become alive reality. Your faith will be visible, and your prayers will become real expressions. I encourage you to prepare for the impending shower of benefits. Good your heart with unwavering trust, since the floodgates of heaven are about to open. Miracles will track you down and overtake you at every turn. Breakthroughs will sprout in formerly desolate areas, the mountains that have loomed above you, impeding your progress and distorting your view, will melt into pools of delicious wine. Obstacles that were insurmountable will become stepping stones to your greatest accomplishments. But remember, my darling, that this rushed season necessitates accelerated obedience. When I speak, there must be no hesitation or lingering in the domain of uncertainty and dread. Your yes must be quick and definite, and your trust unwavering. For in this hour the voice of my Spirit will lead you into unknown territory, driving you past your comfort zones and into the realm of the remarkable. Your faith must be a real breathing force, a pulsing pulse that follows my desire. The radicality of your obedience will be matched only by the abundance of my gifts as you move forth in steadfast faith. My provision will rush to meet you, and beyond your greatest hopes, the doors that appeared locked tight will spring wide open, launching you into a position of tremendous favor and power. Despite prior missteps and disappointments, my redeeming power is limitless. Where others see a dead end, I see a miraculous opportunity for a return. Your narrative isn't over, my child. It is merely being rewritten with the pen of my grace. Allow your faith to emerge like a phoenix from the ashes of yesterday's blunders. Allow my love to heal the wounds of broken hopes and shattered expectations, because I am the God who creates beauty from ashes and turns grief into dance. As you enter this new season of acceleration, you may be surprised by how quickly and unexpectedly the benefits come your way. You are in the thick of a war 1 minute and then standing triumphant on the other side, testifying to my goodness. The next, your mind may race with amazement as you attempt to fathom the enormity of the wonders happening in front of you. In the middle of this increased outpouring, you may wonder, how did I get here? How did I move from barely surviving to flourishing in the fullness of God's blessings? And the answer, my child, will always remain the same: via my grace and strength alone. For these things will come to pass via my spirit, not through force or power. Your strength and knowledge may expire, but my love and fidelity will remain forever. I am the eternal God, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. So focus your attention on me, the author and finisher of your faith. Believe in my unwavering love and unshakable promise is lean not on your own understanding, but recognize me in all your ways, and I will make your path clear. Pursue me with a burning desire, a hunger that gnaws at the very center of your being. Seek my face above all else, beyond the world's good human praises and the transitory joys of sin. So come, my beloved, and drink deeply from the spring of my spirit. Allow my living water to permeate every fiber of your existence, satisfying a thirst that nothing else can fulfill. Allow my love to be the compass that directs your every step, the anchor that keeps you firm throughout life, storms, and when you completely give yourself to me. Watch as I move in ways that beyond human reasoning and comprehension. Watch as I reclaim the time that the locust ate, restoring what was lost and doubling what was taken. Watch how I accelerate your destiny, driving you to the pinnacle of your calling in purpose. For I am the God of the impossible, the one who breathes new life into lifeless places and summons things that do not exist. I am the God of the unexpected, the one who can transform everything in the blink of an eye. Hold faithful to my promises, my child. Cling to my word with unshakable trust and steadfast hope. Believe that I am who I say I am, and that I will do what I say I will do, because my word is never null and empty. It always serves the purpose for which it was delivered. And as you enter this new season of acceleration, realize that you are not alone. I am always with you, even at the end of the era. My spirit is your continuous friend, comforter, and guide. Lean into his whispers, follow his leadings, and watch as he guides you to the truth. So my darling, stand up, brush off the dust of yesterday, and embark on the beautiful destiny that awaits you. Accept the acceleration that my spirit is delivering, and watch as I perform exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or conceive. For I am the Lord your God, the one who loves you with an eternal love, the one who has addressed you by name and claimed you as my own. And I am prepared to accomplish something fresh in your life, something so wonderful, so magnificent, that it will leave you speechless with all. Will you trust me, my child? Will you say yes to my proposed acceleration? Will you let me take you to heights you never thought imaginable, and depths you ever knew existed? If so, hang on tight, prepare to feel the fullness of my kindness, the richness of my favor, and the lavishness of my love. I am the Lord, and there is no other. I am the God of acceleration, the one who creates all things fresh, and I invite you to enter the flow of my spirit and be swept by the stream of my grace into the wonderful future I have planned for you. So come, my dear, and feel the suddenness of my kindness, the speed of my benefits, and the acceleration of my plans in your Life come and I will make you entire in every way, for I am the Lord and I am preparing to accomplish something new. Are you prepared to accept it? Please subscribe our channel.